All right, Shalom. I want to say call hello, Yumla, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha Kodash. Double honors to my apostles, a great millstone, who taught me this truth. And Shalom to the 144,000 and the elect. I'm Zaim, and this is another video entitled The Kingdom of Heaven is Within You, Ahchyam. Let's get to this. Luke 17:20. And when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of Yahweh should come, he answered them and said, The kingdom of Yahweh cometh not with observation. Let's go into this. Let's see what it says for Pharisees. Let Esau say it.
Strong's G 5330. Pharisaios. Pharisaios.
Outline of biblical usage. By the way, in Hebrew, that's parash. Parash. Outline of biblical uses. A sect that seems to have started after the Jewish exile. In addition to Old Testament books, the Pharisees recognized in oral tradition a standard of belief in life. They sought for distinction and praise by the outward observance of external rites and by outward forms of piety, and such as ceremonial washings, fastings, prayers, and almsgiving, and comparatively negligent or genuine piety. They prided themselves on their fancied good works. They held strenuously to a belief in the existence of good and evil angels and to the expectation of a Messiah, and they cherished the hope that the dead, after a preliminary experience either of reward or of penalty in Hades, in which there is no such thing as hell. Hell is the grave, the pit, and no one's going to burn forever and ever down there, would be recalled to life by him and be requited each according to his individual deeds. But you will be judged for your deeds. You come back here and be on earth reincarnated and judged for your deeds, or while you're already here, judged. In opposition to the usurped dominion of the Herods and the rule of the Romans, they stoutly upheld the theocracy in their country's cause and possessed great influence with the common people. According to Josephus, they numbered more than 6,000. They were bitter enemies of Yahushua and his cause, and were in turn severely rebuked by him for their avarice, ambition, hollow reliance on outward works, and affection of piety in order to gain popularity. Strong's definition of Hebrew origin: a separatist, i.e., exclusively religious, Pharisee. Now let's see what that word sect means. Let Esau say it.
Sect.
A group of people with somewhat different religious beliefs, typically regarded as heretical from those of a larger group to which they belong. See, they didn't believe in what Yahweh believed in, and we're going to get that. We're going into let's see. It says the word Jewish sect, but they are not the real Jews, and we're going to get that. John 8:41. John 8:41. Ye do the deeds of your father. Then said they to him, We be not born of fornication. We have one Father, even Yahweh. Yahweh said unto them, If Yahweh were your Father, ye would love me, for I proceeded forth and came from Yahweh. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Why do ye not understand my speech, even because ye cannot hear my word? Because they believe something other than what we believe as this truth, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and a father of it. Let's go to John 10. See who these fake Jews are. John 10, 26 and 27. These Pharisees, these fake Jews. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep. As I said unto you, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. That's the apostles, prophets, disciples of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Revelation. Let's get another precept. Revelation 2 and 9. And show you who these fake Jews are. I know thy works. Revelation 2 and 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are of the synagogue of Satan. Matthew 13. And 38. Further describes who these fake Jews are. And the field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. Let's go back into Luke 17 and 20 and see what the kingdom is. that Esau said.
Strong's G 932. Basileia. Basileia.
Outline of biblical usage. 1. Royal power, kingship, dominion, and rule. Number 3. Used in the New Testament to refer to the reign of the Messiah, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai. Yahushai will have rule for 1,000 years along, and we will rule, the 144,000 will rule alongside him. Malachi 1 and 4. Back to show you who these Jews are. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished. Esau, Edom, the fake Pharisees, and the Jewish sect. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. Back into Luke 17 and 20. Let's see what that word observation brings out. That Esau said.
Strong's G 3907. Parateresis. Parateresis.
Observation, inspection. Excuse me. In a visible manner. In a visible manner. So basically, the kingdom of Yahweh will come not in a visible manner, because the kingdom of Yahweh is within you. Back in 17 and 20. And when he was demanded of the Pharisees, the fake Jews, when the kingdom of Yahweh, rulership of Yahweh, should come, he answered them and said, the kingdom, rulership of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, cometh not with observation, which shall be visibly seen, but the kingdom of Yahweh is within you, Ahchyam. The kingdom of Yahweh is this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding, this truth, and it is within you. La'ah, your mind. It is within your spirit. Revelation 21 and 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first earth, Salakia, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. That first heaven and that first earth was Esau, Edom's kingdom. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, the elect, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, which is the elect men. The elect men are the body that the Spirit dwells in. The Spirit of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai. The word, the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding, this truth is inside the spirit of the elect. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their power. Luke 17 and 21. Neither shall they say, Lo here, or Lo there, for behold, the kingdom of Yahweh is within you. Let's go back to Revelation 21 and 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth, Esau, Edom's rulership, were passed away, and there were no more sea. Isaiah 65 and 17. And the headline reads, New heavens and a new earth. Isaiah 65 and 17. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, which is Esau, Edom's kingdom, nor come into mind. Isaiah 56, Isaiah 51 and 16. And I have put my words in thy mouth, and I have covered thee in the shadow of my hand, that I may plant the heavens and lay the foundations of the earth, and say unto Zion, Thou art my people. New Jerusalem. The people are New Jerusalem, the 12 tribes of Israel, and his word is in the mouth of the elect. Isaiah 66 and 22. For as the new heavens and the new earth which I will make shall remain before me, Yahweh's kingdom will be an everlasting kingdom, saith the Lord Yahweh, so shall your seed and your name remain. Romans 8 and 21. Romans 8 and 21. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of Yahweh. Let's look at that word bondage and corruption. And we are the creature. Bondage.
Strong's G 1397. Dulia.
Outline of biblical usage. Slavery, bondage, the condition of a slave. Us being here and going through the hardships and slavery and bondage in this body will not last for long, not too much longer, because Yahweh will send Yahweh Shai to free us from this bondage and captivity that we're in. Let's go back. Corruption. Look that up. That Esau said.
Strong's G 5356. Thara. Thara.
Outline of biblical usage: corruption, destruction, perishing. Number 2, in the New Testament, in an ethical sense, corruption or moral decay. We are here in this captivity to serve bondage for going off on Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and in these bodies we suffer corruption and moral decay by not following the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. We must perish, but we also will live forever in the kingdom of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Revelation 21:2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, the elect, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Isaiah 52:1. It says, Isaiah 52:1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Zion is symbolic for New Jerusalem, the 12 tribes. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city, for henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and unclean. Shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, which is that captivity, O captive daughter of Zion. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money. We were bought by the price of Yahweh's blood, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai's blood that he shed to bring us back unto Yahweh. 4. For thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, my people went down aforetime into Egypt to sojourn there, and the Assyrian oppressed them without cause. Now therefore, what have I here, saith the Lord Yahweh, that my people is taken away for naught? They that rule over them make them to howl, saith the Lord Yahweh, and my name continually every day is blasphemed. Therefore my people shall know my name, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Therefore they shall know in that day, the day of thy coming, that I am he that doth speak. Behold, it is I. The day of his coming, the day of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is coming, and when we're in the kingdom, we will know Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Revelation 21:3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men. Yahweh dwells inside the spirit. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai dwells inside the spirit of the elect men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their power. Let's look up that word tabernacle. That Esau said.
Strong's G 4633. Skene. Skene.
And it says outline of biblical usage: tent, tabernacle made of green boughs or of skins of materials. 2. Of that well movable temple of Yahweh, a temple of Yahweh, where Yahweh dwells, after the pattern which the temple of Jerusalem was built. I want to say, Shalom, Kol Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles, a great millstone who taught me this truth. And a shalom to the 144,000 in elect. This has been another video, and Lord will, you have been edified. Shalom.